Yeah. But they're here because they have and their earnings were mixed. They beat on revenue, but missed bottom line. But apparently not. They're just not. Anyway, and they looks like they've issued guidance for some of their different business units. So there's an incident with the Denver company. Anyways, they very small things. Anyways, it's clearly the market is fully mixed. And Sideways, nothing yet. MU, with you. So I'm looking for a 1 minute engulfing, which I have not seen in any of the stocks. You go through them, nothing. Here it is. Here. 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to look at that. Yeah, a lot of red on the screen. A lot of red. I think it's going to continue like that. So it's supposed to markets are silly. We're seeing starting to take a lot of hits. Maintain or push higher. Seeing it before. Floor. Video. See what happens. It's like the so yeah, it's a lot of so it just requires you to be a little more patient, guys. Don't rush anything. I always tell you, risk management. Survive. Understand. So, right, every time you're not gonna pray, that makes you just imagine having to somebody. Here's obviously going in red. Yeah. EMD trying to pull. Andrew is trading TQQQ. He's long. You see that right here for the next entry on TQQQ. Buy something. He's like, where's he gonna tell you? Like, I'm not thinking. Like we're asking, why did you advise 300 congressmen on doing this? What do you think? You know, if you advise them this is gonna happen, it's gonna get leaked, right? Many people, so no president, no matter what party, will say what they want to say. And quote is like the next president, I'm just like, I don't know. What triggers people? What triggers people to react themselves? MU failed to be that breakup, man. MU rejected 390, came back, taking long here, but it's failed. PR, those of you obviously could that breakdown. Breakdown. This is where pullback is, we should get it there. And you see better confirmation. Keep an eye on the PTR for possible breakdown. Not ideal setup. You guys see my webinars? This is not the ideal setup for a breakdown. Always is kind of cleaner. Kind of messes up. Like, first, is the pullback here within this candle? Like, perfect entry, but I don't know. That's the wrapping. There, here's the breakdown there. This is why I don't think this is why we don't watch these tickets. They barely make our list, but we look at BBY and look at input, no volume whatsoever. It's just look how bad it's so that's why we don't under my secondary list, right? Great pre-market activities, good volume, nice stats off of both of them actually. And then there was a good trade, guys. Took down, did a head stake with nice drop. You're up the top on me. You're up the top. Yeah, you will be able to. Okay, see like there. But this is that was you know yes and no. It was a hard setup there. It didn't I think it's set up the way we normally like to see it, but it works out pretty nice. Now here's the challenge we've been getting the entire time. Great move, great entry. Can you continue? Here you make money. Can you pay the rent to Lamborghini payment out here? Right? Can that happen? That's what's going to happen. Right? Like you get one or two parts and you come back and break even. So let's see if QTR can actually get some love. If it does, now you put the forward right. So big, big thing to happen. Struggling here. Next get some love. Like you see that close breakout. Nothing. Maybe. Maybe. Remind you guys, if you're going to trade MU, you got to give this. There is more happy there. Can't take me with me. Wow. We're up to that already. That is good. No, that's my fault. We're bringing up Peter. Oh, I miss my you guys. I hate the way hockey. Wow. Yeah, it's your fault, Peter. Peter's listening. It's your fault. Peter. So Peter had to go trade with P Capital. So he's trading live with our P Capital group friends. So you guys want to learn more about P Capital Boot Camp? It's a 13-week intense program. Um, definitely check it out and enjoy that. So we have sessions where we do private, not private, but small group, group live trading. And live trading there is nice because here it's just me talking to you. There it's a Google meeting and we can question very, very interactive. So if you want to train that type of scenario, it's great. One of the things that happens too in the boot camp, people, they build teams and they come out with accountability partners. But after 13 weeks are done, people build this relationship with networks of people that they are within the that they kind of training for the last 13 weeks. They build accountability partners. I still have like boot camp 16, 14, 15, still communicating with each other. Still part of not exactly a lot, but they're still communicating with each other. They have weekly meetings that help each other out and accountability. This is awesome. It really is. So a lot of benefits to boot camp. Okay, so I don't feel so bad now, guys. If you same thing, you would have one parcel, one or two parcels, and then we'll go right back up. Just not getting that continuation. Um, that's the tough part with this market. We like volatility, but we do not like market to be in a position when it passes volatility. That's not great. Like that doesn't move certain way. So we're seeing a lot of fundamentals action. OTR, they could try to create a drop though here. Beautiful top, nice, and then also beautiful drop. Took it from the previous day close rejection here, breakdown. It's a big move. Then my place might be a breakout at 5 feet. Really not pressing here. If you copy, that's the 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 great short as far as just going lower slowing, very low volume, going lower and lower. Look for secondary list, pins, BY, nothing, NVIDIA, sideways, and battle L. After incredible pre-market activity, up 20, 130 pre-market. Those stuff are higher. One of the get dirty. Careful now. Artudara, listing in the American stock exchange. Let's talk about Tesla today, have we? Start and now looking to break a low today. What do you guys like? Are you, more importantly, is anyone trading anything? Are you guys in anything at all? Please let me know the ticker, you're long or short, and the price. I would love to see what you guys are doing because I have not been able to nail something against the wall here. Small loss on SC. Okay, yeah, SC was tough. Didn't really wow. The volume has died. Such a beautiful pre-market action. Down 22%. 4.7 million short trades. So everything looks good, and then market opens and it turns into you know what? Garbage truck. Such a garbage truck. Yes, but let's keep our theme. Garbage truck. Um, it's buy and hymns. Okay, very nice. Nothing for you yet, Richard. Yes, it's up in the morning. You buy AMD or be down. The okay, yep, break down right here. That's good. Just we got a couple of parts for this and that was nice. And these okay. What else we have? Um, the SMT, the SMT. Okay, let me finish. Short right now 179. Video short 179, very good. You were short at 179. Careful. I mean, what to do with this right now. Go go your way. I follow the plan. Um, free market wins SNDK. That's where all the fun happened. Now it's just messy. Yeah, free market, you can see a little bit of move there. Now SNDK is just sparkling. Luke is just gazing at his screen. We might have saved some money by doing this. That's good. Our cat, we have that on our gap list today. So funny how the ones you think are not going to trade well, look at our, you never know. Pre-market was just great. Look at this thing trade. So nice. I mean, I guess it's good off this. Uh, there's a few government agencies that will never text you and they will never call you. United States Post Office and some other ones. But it's got to text like an urgent package. Um, Microsoft falling with others. Just wait to see what's next. Back up to view app here. That's also there. And now that we've gotten a couple of minutes out of the way, now you can just do this spot. Right, so this is kind of forced as well. We start to see that a little bit. That's loud. These are not so much. It's hard to see that. This is not as and they did break out. I know you were short 179. I'm not sure where your stop is, but doesn't mean it can go. You might still come back low. So just right, that L actually did break. Let me go look for that news. What was the news on this one? That was halted for a couple of minutes for you today. Look at L news. See, look. So putting that up. If you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up over YouTube. I'm just saying. I haven't done that, so I just think that's good to hit that thumbs up there. Just wanted to help out. So Battle Italian Oil Corporation to raise 15 million, approximately 15 million. That was like not even. This is like fifth of Andrew. 15 million is nothing. Wow. Offering to close the March 4th. Nah. Um, I might not be doing it. Hope it's not doing it. How do we get an opportunity to create a funded account? Head over to tradeterminal.com. Head over to tradeterminal.com and you can sign up for the super membership and also trade the funded that there. You also have an opportunity to earn membership or some members today. They free funded account today and every day. Everyone has so I can do it a little bit later. Not yet, Brian, not yet. Yeah, no hashtag funded. Not yet, it's coming. But yeah, head over to Bearable Traders. Sorry, go to tradingterminal.com. So tradingterminal.com. That's it here. And all the information on how to join the public account. Here. I don't want to just take a trade, just take a trade. Who wants to trade? That makes sense though. So MU is slowly getting going higher and higher here. If they kind of just get over the VWAP, not in a very clean fashion, they have a nice pullback here. Right, so let's see if we can hold this 387. 387 level at least right now. You see that this prior resistance also pulled out next, but heading towards that high as a day again. I have really big. Yes. And you can still actually trade it if you look at the 500. You still have a 500 RP. AMD, everything's just falling. Everything's just falling the spot. Um, oh yeah, I did. No, I didn't get filled. I didn't get filled on MU. I didn't get filled. I hit the hockey. I hit the wrong hockey. It's for MU. I got to manually type it in, then hit the hockey. I hit the wrong hockey. That's for my regular orders. Because MU, you got to give it like $2 stop on MU. Right, so you got to take less shares. Like you can take 100 shares on MU, and do very well. You don't need a lot of MU. So you have a $2 stop. If you can get $4 out of $5. So you can't be taking.
The fuck that shit.
That's not fair. No, I trade the actual stock. So what you're seeing right here is what I'm actually trading. So this is actually my trading platform, Interactive Brokers. So I'm trading the actual stock. I don't know how to trade options. I tried it. I did it with Interactive Brokers for a while, for like 6 months. Very, very small, like just one contract at a time. And I can see the power in it. Like this is a lot of power in trading options. Even at a one contract, some of the wins were like $500. I'm like, it's only one contract. How can you make this much? And you could, so it's a lot of power in it. Buying power can be used more effectively, I think, but you got to know what you're doing. And I did not know what I was doing, so I got with this. We didn't like lose money. We didn't make a ton of money because we traded very small. But there's some power to it. So if you want to learn the options, I think that Right here, this AMD showing some weakness, guys. Here, 190. Volume is increasing. Look at that. Oh, it's going the other way. It's just pop lower and then shot up all the way up here. 191. You sell options monthly not to trade them. I don't know what that is.
What the fuck I'm doing here?
Who's trading options? Who's trading equities only? Who's trading gold? Check that out. Astrology. I ain't finding anything to trade on it. It's okay because we saw what happened yesterday. Later in the day, we got a lot of opportunities, right? So I'm not rushing to waste all the ammo right now. Go ahead and get that. Options only. Okay. Yeah, options is pretty popular. Wow, that L continues to maintain here. It hasn't fallen off the face of the earth. It's still back and forth. It continues to hit 29.30. It's the high of the day. It's just it's involved that through this stuff.
Hey, I want to call the chief of you. Oh, what do you Billy? Guarda, cosa vedi che c'è di casa? Che fai? E deve c'è? Piace, mi faccio una... Guarda,
Too short PLTR. This is still trending lower. Just made a new low 3 minutes ago. Keeps trending Missy low here, so that's good. Apple, yes, we have breakouts in volume. Let's see. Yes. Good call, guys. Apple does good for this. Check. Check Atlas. Not the juice. You know what a day like today, I also want to see the market moving higher. And unfortunately, we need to buy. Buy something lower. I don't like that. I wouldn't. I normally don't trade my strategy with such much weight on the SPY, but given how choppy things are, the SPY is going to have a little more weight during this time, right? You got to know your market conditions. So right now, this is beautiful. Good pullback. If we can get up here and get the nice confirmation, that is your entry for the VI breakout the way I trade. So great call out. It's not working out right now. But even if we get our confirmation here, if the SPY is not going up, at least changing right now it's here. If it's not going up the other way, that could be concerning. So yeah, SPY is trying to pull up a little bit. Maybe this can happen. Take a look. It's can happen. Okay. Let's try. Give it $1. Okay. We're seeing 369. That's why I did so. I think the SPY was gonna bounce a little bit like this, and it is. I wasn't ready. That's big. Here's the pullback opportunity. Ah, pullback. Atlas actually does look good. Atlas doesn't look bad at all. But see, I like the SPY, guys. I really don't. Just almost made a new low here. Yeah. I'm not going to it. I'll be honest. I'm not going. I think it's doing a great setup. Uh, Beautiful. Good call, man. Look at this call. Who mentioned Apple? Caesar. Caesar Rosario. 9802. Call, man. Good call, good call. Look at that. Yeah, I didn't trust it. I wasn't comfortable with it, but that's a great call. Hopefully you took it. Um, Apple launched new book bags, like actual book bags. Oh, MacBooks. What is that? MacBooks. What is- what's that next week? Oh, sorry. Grace. I'm looking at both. I'm looking at both Spine and Apple. There's Apple. Yes, we do have Naya. We do have some traders that are range strategies. I'm not one of them. I'm a breakout trader. So on days like this, it's a little bit tougher because the breakouts and the market is ranging. So, but we do have many traders that do trade ranges. So we do have that. Get back to there. Yeah. Does that really make money? I don't think the Apple makes. I think the MacBooks have a really big drive for it. I mean, that's just not like the phones, right? The phones, I think, is the money maker. People line up for the phone. I got a Mac. We got two MacBook Pros here. They're they're older and they just work. We just bought one for my wife because it was from 2013. 2013, so it couldn't update anymore, so it was getting problems, whatever. So we just got it. So these things last forever. I don't think that really drives the Apple stock. Their phones and everything else, I think it's a big driver. And I bet what it looks the same as the one before, right? Just another M chip, different M chip, but it looks exactly the same. So they're not changing anything. Let's see. Cool, very good. Tesla and View, are lower. Yeah, yeah. If you're a breakout trader, this is a tough time, which is okay. Hey, listen, we're gonna have great. And everything on blast. And you can, I'm sorry, PLTR continues to sell up. Continues to sell up. New low already, 140.16. Which is holding on to that 9 point average. It's just going lower and lower. So that was great. Let's do this. Still cold. Let's see. How many? I'm not against the detail, like day trade or whatever. Keep it. 5 little fake out and right back down. Holding. Yeah, Trey Hub, the heat map is all red. It is it's all red. Friends, if you haven't done so, we're saying at 261 light, which is bit on the low side. So we can help us get to 400. That'd be awesome. This should be our goal. It helps January time, helps us stream. I really have this SPY right next to my NVIDIA chart. And I just want the SPY to drop lower because that's what NVIDIA is going to do. NVIDIA is not trading on its own at the moment. We do have our first target at 178 here, which is the low of the day. 177.99, 178, the low of the day. So that's our first target. That'll give us just slightly above 1R. Going to be probably aggressive with the partials because you just don't know when the SPY is going to turn around, and that's what we're trading really. We're just trading the SPY at this point. But good call, guys. I was looking for something. You guys saw me flicker. I was looking for something near the VWAP, and there was nothing near the VWAP. And you guys said NVIDIA. I did have it on my secondary list, and it worked out perfect right at the VWAP. I love trading near the VWAP. It is so good. All right, come on, SPY. Drop lower so we can get our one partial here at 178. We need the SPY to flush. Things are going to go haywire to the downside. All right, friends. First trade of the day at 10:21. 10:21. First trade of the day. What's the low of the day? New candle on the 1 minute. SPY is not going lower. Please drop. There it is. It's dropping. No. Turn around. We might get a nice flush too. Like if we lose this 178, we might actually get like 177.80. Like we might actually get a real nice drop here. Okay, we're gonna get it. SPY is pushing lower, 670 coming up. And the SPY looks like so we should get a drop here on NVIDIA. Oh yeah, SPY's digging in. 178. We should get a nice drop here. Let's see. I don't see why not. There we go. I knew it. There it is, partial here, friends. Every time I say I knew it, I think you know nothing, Jon Snow. What a great show. You know nothing. And it's true, we don't know nothing anymore. We just predict and guesstimate as best as we can with our strategies. All right, so partial here. That is a lot of red on the SPY. And if we can continue, maybe we'll take another part. What's the next level? Which again, we have our levels because they're important, but I'm really just looking at the SPY right now. There's a lot of weight on the SPY. Next technical level I see is probably going to be this one here. We might be on it right now. Going to drop off this day right over here. We got a spot. Then the big ones are down here 176.11. That's the big levels. Um, but again, it's all see, I don't like the SPYs doing that. Why would you do that? You look at the SPY friends, you're getting this big old pullback. Hopefully, if it drops here, it could be really good for us. The SPY drops, but we might not get that. So let's see. Yeah, JC Trader, I have the Atlas over here as well for Nvidia. It does look good, but you gotta know your situation, right? Our situation right now is that this is not trading on its own. We could have the Atlas looking one way, but there's so much weight right now on the SPY, the overall market. I mean, just look at it. It is clearly doing exactly what the SPY is doing. Right. So if the SPY doesn't drop here, you're going to probably get stopped out. And the order book does look good for sure, down to 76.25, 75.50. Got tons of orders down there. But I think SPY's in command right now. The SPY's driving this ship. This is good. It's really good. We drop here. Buyers start losing faith and bailing. That's what we need. That is what we need. Let's see. That may not come for us. Oh, maybe. I literally have both charts side by side here. Let me show you guys this. Show what I look like, what I look at with trading. Here you go. Here's my full screen. I got the most important thing here, YouTube guys, right? YouTube and X. Got you guys right over here. And right now, I usually have NVIDIA 5 minute, 1 minute, and NVIDIA, whatever chart I have here, I have it here. But today, it's the SPY. Because I feel like I'm just trading the SPY this morning. All right, so we have our gap persist by trading terminal, a couple of tools here that we look at, our YouTube channel, all that good stuff. Which, by the way, hit that like 315, get that a little bit higher. And then I got my watch list primary and secondary, as you guys see here. We got a montage, and then on this screen here, I have my Atlas, beautiful Atlas. See how bearish things look here at the moment. So we drop. And then on my other screen, we got our community, where I have Andrew Ryan doing their thing here. And can the SPY drop lower? Here's the question. Drop lower. I think yes, but I'll be honest, I'm getting a little impatient. I'm so close to getting a partial. Because if we don't push lower here, I think it's just going to shoot up very aggressive, and we're going to get stopped out. Thanks, Andrew. Got something. Fine. It took a while. Took a while, man, but we got something here. I'm going to pick a partial here, friends. Let's see. I'm trying to be patient. 178 is our low of our day here. So we're struggling with that area. Let's see if we can. Okay, SPY's doing making a new low, which is good for us. And it's not just Nvidia, right? Like if you look at Tesla, look at some other ones, they're all selling down right now. Nvidia was just the best one for risk to reward for me. So Nvidia, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna take a partial, guys. I'm going to take a partial. Every time I say that, every time I say I'm gonna take a partial, the stock moves slower. It's kind of like weights, but every time I say I'm gonna take a partial, it's slow. So I'm just keep saying I'm gonna take a partial here, I'm gonna take a partial here. Look, we drive the price down to 177.66. Okay, there we go. Come on, get that momentum. See the axe coming in. You see Atlas showing the buyers selling pressure there. The demand down there, 175. Like, come on. Still pick up our friends down there. There it is. Okay, this is good. We're ready for a partial 177.81. Tons of ask there. Let's see if we can go through that. Oh gosh, you can't get better than this. Partial here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Partial here. And I don't see the spies can move this. Dude, that whole process, the spies can actually move too much, right? Uh, just right there. And Nvidia's doing a little bit of its own work. As it drops lower. And we got the 77.66. What is this? This must be some kind of daily level put on here. Partial here. See if it can continue. So wow, nice, nice. This worked out pretty good, guys. Let's see if we can get some more on it. Thanks, T-Man. Yeah, it took a bit, right? But you know, patience paid off. We saved our ammo. We just didn't get any signals for us to actually take a trade on. So no, I do 10%. I have both 10% and 20%. So um it depends. Like if the move is really big and I feel that there might be a big pullback coming. But look at this candle is interesting here. See that? You know what? We're gonna get ready for another partial. We're gonna drop here. So if we get a really big move, I'm gonna take another partial price just in case. You know, just in case. I'm gonna take some off. Because the spies kind of moving the other way, and we don't want to bring a lot of shares back down. And I really don't want to go above. Like I don't want to go above 178.28. I'm not going back to break even with all the shares. I'm not gonna do that. 78.25 was really off here. There we're still getting almost 30 cents. So I'm not bringing this back up. 178.25. Or we take some more off. We'll do that. We'll take some more off in case it wants to go back up, retest our entry, and come back down. That's a better idea. So here it is, 125. Yeah, let's take some more off. So I'm not around, but that's 20% there. And then we'll more start to break even. I think that's a better plan. I'm glad I did that because look at the SPY pushing higher. If we come back up here, I don't want to have no parts to do. Good. All right, see, that's good. We did good. Good decision processing there. Okay, who's the opportunity to go out now? Of course, say, no, that's a big, nice candle. So continue searching. Opportunities are going to go the other way now. That's good. That's good. Um, that's new news. Stuff that new or overnight. So what is your decision to exit at break even? Basically, you're doing two things, right? First, there's something psychological about having a green trade, like having made money, no matter how much it is, whether it's $100 or $500 or $1,000, and then turning that green trade into a red one where you're giving the money back. That to me, you know, it's tough. It's tough psychology wise. More psychology part of it, I think, to be honest, right? You had it, you gave it away. Right? There's nothing worse than you being up, 20 points in a game, the other team comes back and beats you. That's tough. Now, if you got blown out, you got blown out. Or if it's a tight game, it's a tight game. That's fine. But you were up by 20 and you gave it back. They came back on you. That hurts, right? You could lose the same amount of money, but that hurts because you had it, right? So that's all protecting your mindset. So, but here, stop at break even. stop at break even. And if you feel that, hey, this thing came back up to your entry, feel that at some point, let's say you're reading this and you say, hey, you know what? I think we might have an opportunity to go lower. And guess what? Get back in, lock in your profits. Just say you got a winner. Lock in your profits. Get back in. Maybe do half size this time. No, you get back in here. There's no need to hold this into the red, right? And get money back. So yeah. The thought you guys as we're going through this, you kind of heard my thought process. I'm kind of rambling a little bit as I'm saying, okay, you know what I'm gonna do is change my mind back and forth. But it's the thought process that I would go through if I was live with you guys. So okay, let me take something up here. It's not looking good. Let me take something more up here. The rest of break even, opposed to taking everything at 78.25. Right. So we kind of heard that back and forth process. You'll have some of that decision as well when you start parsing and seeing new information. Every new candle is giving you new data that you're going to process, right? So that's part of it as well. And I like to trade like that. Other traders, they like to trade where it's all or nothing. They put it in, you're too hard to take everything off. There's less decision making in that process. And that could fit some type of people. I like doing this. What am I doing? Video. Did you say I was short? Wow. Look at this, guys. Back at the low. And it's not the SPY costing it. Finish is not happy. That's interesting. Nice. Hey, you could have got back in here. Thought that, hey, this is going to go lower. You jump right in here and take out advantage of this, right? So, yeah. So many ways to trade, guys. And we have so many different moderators in our community. Like, if you go to
It's gonna be very bad. I know. Oh, I did it again. Not a controlled. Save your money, man. Break high yet. Go, baby, now if you want to go. Don't kick me out, please. Please. Ah, Catalyst, I'm not losing that trade. I should be losing. Ah,
where you think of. Okay. Yeah, I see that. Oh, there's many. I see Apple. Yeah, we're getting above the V up here. Nice little breakout. Um, yeah, but they work here at least for 1 R. Let's see how it looks in a couple of minutes. Still got to get our confirmation here. Our entry signal is still not there yet. I is actually up, and that's AMD identical. I AMD was exactly the same. Video. Very interesting quick drop right back to 177.66. And this level, friends, is Good back, and then we get this from, okay, it's a daily level, so right over here, here, here. A lot of touches on this. Very nice. See what the stats and Oxy. Moving, guys. Watching an Oxy. Let's go green here. So drop a bit. Now heading into the green. We'll play. Gonna be playing for a while. Up here now. Battle is gonna be $30. It's battle though. It's not battle. It's
Ah,
like this. That's just like real battle. And then hit I don't know. Think it's gonna hit $30? I don't know, but it's looking rather weak here. But hey, look at the daily. Daily has been incredible in this thing. Just $4. It was like $4.18 last week. 18 cents. Like, look at it. The stock goes down, it's Friday, stuff like that. Yeah, good. Good for that. Microsoft, Microsoft. Did something. I think that's mentioning Microsoft. Microsoft here. Yeah, good breakout. Good breakout, Microsoft. Nice to go there. You not a whole lot. Nvidia. Go back and retest 177. The
no, fuck me, man. Why don't? Okay, study.
now those.
Nah, shit.
100, Mr. David, 155 on X. I can't tell how many people are live on X, but you guys can join us. Yeah, we should like it. Yeah, we would like streaming on X there. And if you comment, I'll follow you because I only see a couple of people on here. Got Ben, I got Mr. David, you trades. If you're on X comment, I'm following you there as well. Atlas is telling me Tesla was lower, and mine is saying skies and rocking. So we have conflicting data. Let's look at Tesla. Um, yeah. So what happens is, because that does happen to me even before we had Atlas, we had situations where
Fuck me, man.
looking at hey,
Don't fight with the mic, man. Fight.
it's gotta have different weight, right? Not always everything's going to line up the way you want it. You gotta have different weights. But just gotta add it.
Okay.
And something we
Bad
get
day.
makes us trade. If a lot of it's weighing on the upside, you also need to think, so you gotta have
No, fuck me, man. Why you do that, Wait? Why you do that, man?
Very good as well. What you're gonna notice is this about when you give money back to them. That's a great question. What you're gonna notice is this: you have your free platforms, right? You have your free platforms. You have your mid-tier platforms, which are your usually your web-based platform, and then you have your pro platform. You know, Dash Trader, TWS, all these other platforms are not free and to fall into that pro. At mid tier, you have a couple that that are okay. Then you have your free ones that again, when you have to pick free, there's something you're not getting, but you pay for it. Yeah, I strongly believe that. Lightspeed falls into this pro platform. They're another direct access platform too, so they're very good. From what I heard of the people using, I've used it myself, very similar to Dash Studio Pro. But again, now you're getting to that pro area, which is what we do with Dash Studio Pro. Once you start going pro, there's some cost to it. Okay? Um, eh, yeah, but Lightspeed is really good, just like Dash. Very similar to Dash.
Hello, Carlos.
My friend, how are you?
I am. I'm great. I'm great. Just back here. Didn't end up getting any trades once again.
It was a tough day.
Trade.
Yeah.
Look, I was very happy to stay out of trouble. I had a couple of setups that I was looking at. We're talking through with all our friends over at P Capital as to do as part of that training activity. And, yeah, I mean, look, I stayed out of trouble. I didn't stuff for the longest. I saw you got a short on Nvidia. So that,
Yes, yeah, nice short on video here. Which I'm surprised I have to pull back. Look how much
Oh.
it is really dropping. It's a tough day for us breakout traders. This is not a easy day. So again, it's got more patience. Got more patience, and it's just wait. Like our first trade, Peter, was at 10:20 today. So if we were like actively
Yeah.
searching, like we were searching, my friend, we were like going through everything, scanning, and that's what it
I
is.
know.
Yeah, definitely. Did we give the funded account away? No, we have not given the funded account away yet. So you are on time. You're not just showing up now, right? You logged in earlier, 6 morning and all that good stuff. Right, hit the like, bid off. Right. Oh, it's 5, friend. This is lower here. We'll love if Andy decides to sell Atlas separately, not bundle it in the future. But we'll see what happens. Anything's possible. We're in the very early stage of the trade in terms of as far as bundling. Andrew doesn't like piecemealing things, right? He likes one price for everything. That's it. You know, because then it gets very salesy, just slimy. Like, oh, I'm charging for this, I'm charging for that, I'm charging for this. Oh, you want that? Charging for that. Oh, you want a red button instead of a yellow one? You know, it can get a little doesn't like that. But you know, I can see the request why people will want just that product. It is an amazing product. So maybe we'll do that in the future, right? It's got to do a lot of changing in the back end. So it's been simple right now, but in the future, maybe in the future. Well, because futures is data, right? So futures data is different, right? So you have extra for data, that's different, right? So he pays per user. So not a lot of people use futures. They don't need it. Like I don't need it. Um, so that's different, right? And that's like an add. But maybe you can take and do that. So yeah, I did hear him mention something like that, but later down the line. I think he actually told you guys here on the slide. They would possibly do that. Did I talk to Andrew about trade of the week? No, I did not. We had a long meeting yesterday, great meeting yesterday. But we have to talk about that, yeah. He'll do it. Andrew's up to doing a lot of things. It's just who's gonna do the extra work? Who's gonna track everything? It's a lot of work on the back end. You'd be surprised. It might seem like very simple. Oh, it's a great idea. Yeah, who's gonna track everything and then post it and this and that? So um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Who's gonna track it, right?
no.
Nope, you have not missed a funded account yet. Nice, 10 to 52. Yes, you do it shortly. You'll do it for 90K a year. I'm not paying you 90K a year to track a spreadsheet. Oh, Chris, what's going on here? Eh? I gotta give you one of these. What's happening? You think that's it? No, no, no. I can have AI do this. That was a new generation account. Yeah, I'll do it for 9,000 a year. That's nice. So, right, friends, NVIDIA might go lower here. SPY did pop up, but slowly losing momentum again. The downside. Uh, how the guys do, Peter? Anybody take a trade? How did they do?
Yeah, and Chris, I gotta say, Chris, who was in the live trading with me, did. He's actually short on the Qs and a great short of PLTR. Got short PLTR at 143.50. Was able to ride it all the way down and just got out of the trade actually. He actually played that very well. A great trade. So yeah, it's good to see some of our boot camp traders, right? Good. Yeah.
Friends, we're sitting at 362. Peter's back. Let's give Peter some thumbs up, friends. Let's get to 400. Get to 400. We're missing just 38 more. That that'd be awesome. Help us there. Give you a praise, get us 40 more likes and get our go. And then Thor's up next with you guys. Okay, just a couple of minutes. It's a good time. And also video. Video's good too. All right, let's do this. Let's get up. Let's get the front account ready. Let's start, Dan.
Tesla's retesting the lows here.
Tesla. Yeah. I think in this case, other magnificent well, most of the magnificent seven are going to push the stock down. Like they're sitting down first, they're going to push the SPY lower. You know, you guys always ask which one comes first, SPY or the stock. I think the stock will drag it. Or else just the big one's happening. I think no. Do hashtag funded. It's on. We'll give it a minute here. If you want to join the Landis and Garbage Truck family, not only do you get access to this giveaway, but you also get access to educational videos that we have on BBT website, BBT channel as well. You can go there, see some educational videos, and you get a couple of perks available on YouTube stuff. Take advantage of that, like $5 a month, help you support the channel, and also be part of our amazing Landis and Garbage Truck community. Right, coming in nice and heavy there. Good job, guys. Funded, hashtag funded. Materials a pretty short, but you're right. This thing from the VWAP just kept going lower and lower and lower all the way to 1030. That is when the market did a little spike at 1030. The market pushed up 1031. You got a big candle on the SPY, and I think that's what kind of moved it to our higher. But they were in a real nice downtrend here. And there we are. What? You buying?
Debating whether my monitor has gone on sale, my portable. Buy another one. These are like really cheap. They're like $80. It's
Yeah.
great. 16-inch monitor.
Beat that.
Looks great. So we're doing hashtag funded today.
Yes, hashtag funded friends. There it is, 119 entries. So let's do this. And here we go. So hashtag funded. Our winner for today is going to be 321 goes to Trader_Gal. So Trader Gal, you are the winner. Congratulations. Email me, Carlos@beartraders.com.
tired of having to rebuild, like update one thing, and then I got like 4 different computers I have to update it to like to get everything right.
Nice.
Yeah. So now I'm always home, no matter where I'm trading.
Dude, show the other picture, Carlos, because there you go. That looks cool
Yeah.
with the lights. Do you carry the lights with you and stuff too?
I mean, they actually do fold up, but I don't carry those with me
Okay.
normally. But they do fold up, like they could be carried, like by
Yeah,
a small
yeah.
case.
Okay. It looks like little spider lights and stuff.
Yeah.
It makes me think of that. You know, have you ever seen that scorpion chair?
I'm just trying to not be too shiny, you know. Uh, no,
That's
no,
good, man.
Thank you. Pretty cool,
That's
right?
Yeah, but when I saw it, I'm like, you got 4 monitors. If these were regular monitors, the amount of cables flying everywhere, you know. But this is clean.
Yeah, and there's no cables because the monitors are all connected within the thing that folds up, whatever you call
Yeah.
it.
Oh, very nice, man. Very nice. All right, friends. Peter and I are disconnecting. Have a great rest of the day here with Thor. Or let's take it away.
Absolutely. Good to see everybody out there and what's going on. So I am long on some NQ here off of S6. I actually got long a little bit earlier with my stop below low of day. So I'm looking for a bounce here back to S4 is the play I'm looking for. So we will keep an eye on that and see what it happens. So I'll have to look up the brand of the monitors, and I knew before I showed this to everybody, I should have been prepared with that information ahead of time. So I'll look it up for tomorrow, and then I'll tell you what it is tomorrow because I can't see it anywhere. It doesn't like properly display it, but so the all 3 monitors connect to my laptop with one cable, so one C cable, which is really cool. It's got its own like graphics system. I mean, they weren't like super cheap, but I feel like for 3 monitors they weren't crazy expensive either. So it ran me, I think it ran me around like 650 for all 3 monitors with with the all of the stuff, and then it hooked right now. It's just hooked up to my Mac. So the only thing I'm having trouble now with this is my Mac is hurting a little bit on the performance, especially while I'm running Atlas. So I might have to a new laptop maybe in my future. So I really liked cues for a buy today. I just knew it was going to take a while. So at the open, we kind of opened with a pretty strong buy. And when we got sell volume, we stuffed, and then we kind of gently offered down to the lows over the course of like a couple of hours. So once we kind of got back into light buying and consolidated for a little bit, when the buying started again, it looked like a really nice spot to get long. So the trade here is an S6 long. Now you are looking at some good news. There has been a major release update to the Camaria pivot play. And that is the new S6 play. So the S6 play, which has been was really hot in February, enough for me to actually detail it and put it out. So would have really helped a lot. So this can be used on a narrow or a wide range in higher or lower inversions. So the S6 buy is always a good time. So we're the target on a wider range S6 buy is a movement back to high of day, or S4 in this instance is what our target would be. And yeah, so we have buying, we have S6, we have a call, so it's a party. Also on the new update, I've removed some of the noise. This is a Dr. V idea. So we've gotten rid of all of the like numbers and stuff that's in here. So you just get a triangle pointed in the direction of the position. Your stop box is highlighted, and then it will draw your maximum expected target, which in this instance would be a movement all the way back to CP. Since this is a wider range, though, I'm just going to go for S4. Because the range is so wide. Oh man, here we go. A bit of a pop, huh? So I'm gonna go ahead and move my. I took one stop trying to get in this early. So I'm gonna make sure I make some money on this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and so let me show you my screen that I'm trading on. So you can see here. I tried to held it really well, but we were still selling. It looked like we were offering. So I went ahead and took that one. But then I saw the volume come through on the tape, and we made the new high. I went ahead and got back long at S6 again. This time stopped below low of day. Again, whenever I get in, my stop's always below low of day. So you can see there. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring my stop up to here. That way, either way, I'll cover my $500 loss, and I'll still make myself like a grand. And then we'll have some fun on this one. So as it's not always about winning. It's just about losing small and then trying to make as much as you can if you win. But if this makes it all the way to S4, this could be a really nice position off the new S6 play today. But see how well the S6 call worked on NQ, huh? Look at that. I mean, either way, this thing's moving, right? We're already at, I risked about a grand on this entry, so we're already at about 7R. Oh, we just exhausted. Let's see if this thing goes. Look at how beautiful that call was. The brand new Camarilla pivot play, S6 longs. Yeah, baby. We're all the way back above the open price in a second. That's why we wait for the S6 buy. You see how much easier you could have been short all day, like for an hour and a half grinding, and then in a few minutes, wow, all the way back up. Right? So that's what we're talking about. That's good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, and I'm going to go right here. I'm not going to be willing to lose any more than that level. So what I'm doing is when I'm trailing, I'm going to trail major levels. So I don't want to, where we bought out from here, we should not need to go back in and retest this. If we do, it's just going to be a total loss of momentum. So if we're getting a big squeeze right now, this is going to be very aggressive. So if it comes back too much, it just means we're done. And I'm just going to take the money and we'll call it a day. But as you can see, so far, so good. So lost about $500, right? It's so far up, we're not up anything, right? So far, we're up about $4 grand. Right? Well, let's see what we get today. I would not, because we exhausted our buy here, I would not be super surprised that we get a little bit of a pullback. So and we're going right back into these highs, right? But if we can buy these highs, we're gonna pop. It'll be fun. So this is my personally developed indicator. This is the Camarilla pivot plays. So my Instagram's probably the best place to find info at ThorYoungMA. I got links and stuff. This call, by the way, came into the Bear Bull Traders chat room live. We called the NQ bottom. We called about 5 bottoms on other things. We also just called a Tesla bottom. Let's see if that worked. Look at that. Tesla right off at S6. Right? Tesla. Let's see, Robinhood. Oh my God. Talk to me, Goose. It was an approaching. It never got all the way there, so we didn't approach it. Let's see. How about AMD? AMD overshot its call a little bit, so not so great. AMD. Thank you for being a jerk. The Tesla, beautiful. That's not so great, AMD. Thank you for being a jerk. The Tesla, beautiful. Overshot its D. We didn't approach it. God. Talk to me, Goose. It was an approaching. It never got all the way there, so we didn't approach it. Right on 'em. Let's see if that worked. Ah, look at that Tesla right off at S6. Right, Tesla. Let's see, Robinhood. Let's see, Robinhood. Just called a Tesla bottom. We called about 5 bottoms on other things. We also just called a Tesla bottom. Let's see if that worked. Look at that. Tesla right off at S6. Right, Tesla. Let's see, Robinhood. Oh my God. Talk to me, Goose. It was an approaching. It never got all the way there, so we didn't approach it. Let's see. They run on training. X is at Thorion. So for me, Dom, I like copying into multiples versus putting all of my money into one bag. The reason too is because I've been trading for almost a decade now, and there's always broker issues. Like brokers are always changing their minds on like they're sometimes they're not open, like they have like a technical issue. So I like having multiple brokers to play with anyway. But then I like to I really like to, how do I say this right? For me, it's not necessarily so much about mentality, but like instead of having like a $2 million account, I'd rather have like 4 $300,000 accounts, right, or $200,000 accounts, because then when I there's not as much for me. I'm making more, but the leverage works a little bit better. So there's a few different things I like about it, but I think for me it makes me feel, you know what I mean? Like I feel better, like, even right now. Yeah,
Handy. Okay.
so through Ninja, and I use Ninja Brokerage as one of my brokers.
नहीं होना खेत दे मैं अजी खेत दी करते
I know I talk to you people about this, but you guys don't understand this sometimes. In the middle of the woods, on the edge of a hog farm. Like I can make, with day trading, there are days where I have made more money in one day than like 4 of my family members together would have likely made in like an annual. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. And so when I start seeing the bigger numbers in there, it really changes things a lot for me. It's even to a little self-sabotage sometimes. I'll see it and just be like, man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? So, all right, so with this, I'm happy here. So I'm going to go ahead and come right here under monthly support 3. Now that I see some uptick in the market.
बेटा नहीं हाथ नहीं होना
So either way, now I make like 5.
हाथ नहीं होना हाथ ये लाओगे मैं थले काट दूंगा
So but I'll give myself a chance. Maybe we get ourselves this. I mean,
No,
this
beta.
would be a really good trade. Only need 1 a month. That's what the way I trade. I'm just really looking for like one big trade. I'll trade every day, but I get lots of small wins and small wins. And I'm always giving myself the potential to hit that big trade because it only has to hit one time. And when it does, you can make a lot of money. Right? So I'm very, very patient with trading stock. Right? So just waiting for I waited till I saw just a little early. We had really lovely how weak the selling was. But this entry here was just perfect. I mean, because we got the big buyer response.
Beta, ek
Buy,
minute,
my,
beta.
my,
Ek
buy
minute,
and
beta.
selling detector sees us going.
Papa,
We got a nice weak
don't
offer here to the level you could have hit. A
Don't
true top
deny
normal
it.
day.
Hello,
It was,
beta.
it was pretty. This was a really lovely call today. I needed a good one. So, man, I tell you what, was February dry for anybody else?
Oh,
February was pretty dry for me. I had one or two really strong trades in the beginning of the month that basically made my month. And then I spent the back half of the month kind of like, okay, like, can we like get something going?
Shadow no. Hot.
Yeah, so I'll pull up a monthly chart here for a second. But like look at this is the reason why. Like look at the month. Look at how small the movement has been over the past few months. Right? I mean, that's pretty weak sauce. So, but we're still buying overall. So we'll see what happens. But that's pretty weak sauce. Oh man. I like where I'm sitting at here. Like at this point, if we sell, it would be likely to be
Beta, beta, beta. Patli, patli.
It's still buying there.
Wait.
Are we above? No, we're not at high.
Happiness on Luca. What's wrong? I. Mama. 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 Randy. Mama. Randy.
Hi, beta, na maro, please.
But I don't want to get too.
No, beta. Na, beta.
It's like one of those tough decisions because you don't want to smother it. I only trade on TradingView. I don't use Ninja to trade. I use Ninja because it runs my replicator, but I don't trade with Ninja. Not that I have any issue with trading on Ninja. It's actually a very lovely platform. Wow, we're really cooking right now.
Papa Loli. Papa
A lot of people are
Loli.
going to short ahead of, are going to look for. I mean, we had a lot of like. We get up here. This is nice.
Papa Loli. Papa.
A 10 grand trade right now
Papa.
would be almost would be like a 10 to 1. I
Mm,
only risk a grand to get into this trade.
तुझे ऐसे की करते
Well, and
बोलो
it's
तो लिए
500 that I-
फिर कोई नहीं बेटा
नहीं
नहीं
है नहीं
मैं नहीं हैगा इतने के
मैं नहीं
मैं इतनी नहीं हैगा
But so far, so good. It's just looks healthy. All right, are we having fun yet? Likes, subscribes, shares?
हाँ जी
I mean, we're having a pretty good time here. Showing you guys a pretty serious trade, right?
Fuck.
We're really maxed out.
We
here.
finished.
So, I mean, but it's still looking
We
strong.
finished Soya.
So maybe
We
we can,
finished Soya.
yeah.
I finished Soya.
तो फिनिश हो गया चल मम्मा प्लस क्या मैं फिनिश हो गया जस्ट क्या
So just be ready for it. Hey, buddy, what's up, dude? The S6, man. It happened.
Hello.
हम्म
So I got stuck
No,
with
beta.
my first entry.
Bye.
I put it right below the cam, so I went out so I could get, you know, it was pretty low risk, and then I tried again at the high, and I'm still holding this one. All right, the question is, when should I get out of this thing? If I'm gonna get out. We're like
Papa,
testing the trend now.
today, Arona. Papa,
ना बेटा स्मेल आउंदी पापा
no, I know you. Hega, no,
It was
no,
almost
you
taken.
hega.
But right now, our
Shuna,
volume is still
shuna,
very much on the
shuna.
buy side. So, and I mean, we're really overclocking. So there's a chance we're just going to run out of buyers. And we're coming right up into we went right into the, where we closed our opening candle. So it's not surprising we're going to get a little pullback there, but we shouldn't lose the open price.
Papa is a fan.
Currently trying,
No.
I love micros, Dominique. I'm trading
No,
beans
no.
right now. So yours are going
Papa,
to
No.
size as mine.
नहीं
So
ना
if you're holding two contracts
मैं-
micros, you would be and with
मैं
the same
up in
stop loss,
love.
you would have risked maybe $150 and you would be up around 800 to $1,000 right now. Wow. I mean, we really are maxing out. Oh well, we hold. Either way, it's just a great day. I'm so happy. I really needed a good fight, you know, because again, this one day is going to make basically my entire life.
मैं हो गया नहीं क्या हो गया मैं क्या हो गया
चौड़ा हो गया मुंह चलाया मुंह चलाओ अखा बंद करके अखा बंद करो मुंह चलाओ वेरी गुड
Tesla. Let's look at it. Oh my God. What a lovely S6 on Tesla. So my stop on Tesla, so there's two ways to do the stop. You can use the stop box, which is like a calculated off of ATR in the range. So you can stick your stop below that low just to give yourself breathing room.
No,
The
beta.
intraday swing.
माँ
If you want to be tighter, then I throw it below low of day like I did on it.
ललो
So like if you tried it right here, you would have got
Aduk, no,
stopped
beta.
out. And then when it came back in and offered it again, you would have gotten in and thrown your stop below the low of day and you would have hit that one. And for like a 4-hour target, that's a no-brainer.
पापा
Look at that. Beautiful call. Yay. I've spent all month detailing and last month and this month all detailing out all the new
बेटा नहीं मुंह से नहीं लगता क्रीम है
and in which inversions we can use them and how we can use them. So that's really fun, right? So I'm loving seeing it. Like we just released these plays today, and look how well they're doing. And this is because of the new range expansions, right? We're looking to take advantage, right, of that expansion. You know, because our ranges had narrowed so much, our 6th level started coming into play. Whee! Okay, so what do you think? Do we just take this bad boy at 10K and call it a happy day? Or do we just sit in it? So here's what we do. Let's compromise. I'm going to go ahead and pull my stop up.
पापा
And I'm going to come right in here underneath this consolidation.
पापा जी
हाँ जी बेटा तुझे हिसाब करो पेपर ना बेटा
no
no why
If it
not
fails and comes back down there, we'll still
because-
make good money.
because तो तेरे हाथ गंदे because
नहीं नहीं
I really don't have a.
No,
I'm
no.
already over my target right now.
No.
I would like to have made $4,000 on.
No.
Right.
No.
So, but I don't take trades based upon money
Americana.
targets. So for me, the target is the level, right? So I'd like to get back to, I'd like to go to.
No.
So that is
बेटा
the
गंदा हो गया है सारा अरे पापा ने लग
नहीं लगता नहीं
दिखे लो लगता जाता चल हम मिल रहे मुझे खींच रहा हूँ मैं रब कर देना
so
चलो
well on this one. I'm not going to be willing to let this one come all the way back. So this is, we are cooking in volume right now. Like this is very high level buying. Like we are so extreme right now. This is awesome. But this also means we have a very high probability that we could have a very aggressive, right? We could have a very aggressive reversal, right? Like we could exhaust here and immediately tank. Right, so we got to be really careful. Target for me is a movement back to the cam level S4. So I think the idea here is they're going to go blow out high of day in the process of blowing out high of day. But it might be one of those things where again I'm already at profit, so I go for it. In the worst case scenario, we go out here. Fun. No, yeah, I got a little bit in front of the level. Right now, so the real spot to be if you wanted some fill priority is just go ahead and stick it in front of high of day. You know what I mean? There's a very decent chance we run into high of day and then scare off of it, right? Because we did make a new low. Oh, no, we did not. Oh my goodness. Does this fit the IV stat for long? Wow. So we made our low of day before 10:30. Just barely? That's wild. At Thor Young on X. And follow me on X, because every day on my X, if you notice, I every morning I put like a little bit of a little blast on X of what I'm seeing in the cams. Like this morning I said market moving lower on a wide range today. Big bids below us. We'll be looking for those permapulls to step in near S6 on the indexes. Hope everyone has a great trading day. So, I put that up 30 minutes before the market opened. So, and if you go back through those over the past few weeks, I didn't do many while I was at Money Show because I was just too busy. Today's the day. We got it. $10K is not my biggest single winner, by the way. So I did think about having a vanity play on it just to say we got 10R on it. That's the thing though, like what's the expectation? You know what I mean? And how do you gauge that? I've always found that so challenging, right? Because there are days where they run for like well over 10 Rs, right? So it's like, but you're not going to hit those very often. But when you hit them, if you allow yourself to hit them, you can do pretty amazing. All right, so we're exhausting here quite a bit. We're struggling here. See, we're like right under this isolated pivot here. So this is exactly where I'd expect us to get hung up a little bit. We could offer all the way back to the open here. So again, this is why I'm going to make sure I still make like 7 or 8 grand on this thing. If this drops down, I'll still make some decent money. But it shouldn't come back through this low. And I'm just playing the price levels here. Like if we have to come back down and sweep that low, things are not looking good. So and certainly that's good enough for me to go ahead and get out. Because then we would have, a big offer back to the open. If anything, I could get out, see if it bounces around a little bit, and get back in for the rest of the move. If that happens, like if this is a real transition, and I want you guys to kind of like,
Maria. Life. 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 Victoria. Foxney. Hardware. I. Puppet chair. Nimble. Cup. Nimble. Cup. Pizza. Kata Papa. Pizza. Freya. Con này. Freya. Nói 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 Freya. Pero ova kudati. Pero ne sayang lagi. Nói phải rồi á. Chi cô. Chú cô. Ya papa hay kaya. Uno que sana papa. No, ne. Ya papa kaya. Ay, do papa. Ke pipi. Aku ini saya aku kaki only walk ada in the walk ada what look what and the other walk two Gioia only way doctor